Hello, beautiful world. This is Izabela Hrobak, the owner and founder of the Authentic Wellbeing Company, and welcome in the next episode of the beYOUtiful Show. Today, we are going to talk about receiving. Today, we are going to talk about receiving a little more than just simple gifts. This video is inspired by couple of experiences and stories happening around me, either with myself in my own self-work or with my clients, or the actual peak which really prompted me to do this video, actually do it, was the recent post and quote I read on the Instagram. I'm going to post the link also, linking that quote to the author of it. So of course I'm not taking anything from the person, but I really want to quote it. And Allyson, which goes by the handle Notes from Your Therapist, she wrote something like that. Receiving unexpected love and kindness can be painful for people who thought they had to earn love. Let me read one more time. Receiving unexpected love and kindness can be painful for those of us who thought that they had to earn love. This really prompted me to do this video because this is something I have been struggling with, and I've seen really a lot of people around us, either related to me, people I listen to, friends, and clients, are struggling with it. So we grow in environments, societies, whatever situations and whatever environment and culture you grew up, many of those places, I'm not saying all of them, but many of them kind of teach us, I'm not saying directly teach us saying you need to, but kind of teach us by the way they exist, that we need to work hard for anything in our life, including love. And I would like you to kind of stop, even if you have that opportunity to pause that video and kind of think, where do you feel like you need to work hard in order to be loved? Where in your place or your life you behave, you think, you maybe observe behaviors of yours where you really can prove that right? Where do you feel like you need to work hard to be loved? You need to work hard to love. You need to work hard to be happy. You need to do stuff in order to receive love. And this was my huge issue, where I caught myself seeing that I need to do things in order to be loved. I need to do things because I was afraid that if I don't, I won't be loved, or I will be rejected, or somebody will leave me, or that person will never maybe ask me for help, or will not want to hang out with me ever again. And this was huge for me to realize that love is the only probably thing, maybe not the only, but one of the most powerful, empowering, amazing, beautiful thing on this planet, for which we do not need to work hard to receive it. Even more, we don't need to do anything to receive it. And this is my statement, true statement, and this is true. If someone will say, oh yeah, but you still need to work hard on your relationships. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about pure love, where the person who is with you, whoever is that person, either your kids, parents, or your spouse, or friends, in order to have their love, you truly don't need to do anything. The only thing is that you need to be. You need to be yourself. And that's the thing which people mixed up many times. We think that we need to do, we need to work, we need to prove. No, we just need to be. The only thing is we need to be our authentic self. Because when we are not, then we need to do. Do you see the vicious cycle? When we are not our true, authentic, open selves, honest, where we can share everything, not only good things, happy things, joyful things, but all those vulnerabilities, tears, all those weaknesses, all those shames, all those guilts, and maybe even judgmental thoughts of something, everything, the most shadowy things, if we can share those with our loved ones, we don't need to do anything to receive their love. They will love us unconditionally. If they don't, they may not be able to love anybody else, or maybe they don't know what love really means. Because love is unconditional. It is truly unconditional in both ways. You want to love somebody unconditionally without expecting others to do particular things for you, which I talked in another video about relationships. But also, love is unconditional backwards, where you can be loved unconditionally without working hard for it. You just want to be yourself, authentic self. And when we get ourselves in that situation where we think that we need to work hard for the love, for love in general, then we suddenly have hard time receiving any type of kindness, any type of loving gestures from other people, because we suddenly are put in a situation where we are like, oh, well, wait a minute, I didn't do anything, I didn't work hard, and yet somebody is complimenting me, somebody is helping me, somebody is showing me their support, someone is actually truly loving me. And love can be in many ways, right? But somebody is truly unconditionally loving me, and that somebody doesn't want anything in return. Not only I'm receiving it for free, but also I don't need to give anything back. Think about that unconditional love. So when we kind of catch ourselves, and that's why I would like you to pause that video, even multiple times throughout listening, and think, where do you, in your life, maybe in the past, where were you taught that way? Where did you experience situations like that, where you really needed to work hard for the love, for love of somebody, for being appreciated and loved and accepted? Where did you need to do that, and how did you react? And how do you react today when someone is giving you, the love without you doing anything for it? How does that make you feel? And in many cases, including myself, in many cases, the receiving that unconditional, without expectations type of love and gestures was really uneasy. It was really like light bulb, an alarm wiring right in my head. I'm like, wait a minute, that person for sure wants something for that. And then the thing is that person didn't want. And then it makes you actually withdraw, it makes you reject that love. And I will really like you to look at your life, not only where in your life you are still working hard for love. Where is this coming from? Where is that situation, where the similar situations were happening in your past? But now also, how are you receiving somebody's love, which is unconditional? How are you giving love without expectations? And how receiving that free love makes you feel? Because literally, I talk in many of my videos that triggers are literally our teachers. And the moment when you receive, or when someone is showing you that free love, and you kind of get uneasy, aggravated, irritated, or maybe alarmed and want to run away, this is that trigger. This is that situation which is showing you that, wait a minute, you have hardship to receive free love. And I'm emphasizing that word free love just so you distinguish, for you to distinguish between those two different types of approach, how we see this love. But remember, one more time, I'm emphasizing, love is free. Love is free. There is no non-free love. So you don't need to work hard, and you don't need to expect anything to do or in return for you to be loved and for you to love others. So again, just to read that quote, receiving that unexpected love and kindness for free can be really painful. In this case, painful is not really like actual pain, like, oh my gosh, stomach ache or something, but it's about that trigger, it's about that shame, it's about those old stories, about that rejection of yourself who is receiving that love. Because when we don't receive that love, which is free, we are rejecting ourselves from receiving that love. We as a human deserve to be loved. Love is for everybody, as I mentioned, without any price tag. And everyone deserves to be loved. And when you reject somebody showing you or giving you that love, you reject yourself from receiving it, because maybe, just maybe, again, something to think about for you. Maybe you are still not giving yourself enough love. Maybe you still think that you need to work hard to receive love. Maybe you still think that you need to be somebody else, put the mask on your face and pretend in order to be loved. If those things are the cases, I would really like you to maybe journal on it, think, and start small. Just simple things. When you receive compliment, say thank you instead of saying, no, it's not me. When you receive, someone is telling you, hey, I can help you with that, instead of saying, no, I can't do that, stop, pause, and say, you know what, thank you so much. I would really enjoy that you helped me. If someone is wanting to support you, if someone is cheering you on something, instead of saying, oh my goodness, you didn't need to do that, say thank you. That really, really sparks me up, or that really empowers me or encourages me today, or I really needed those words. Say thank you. And start observing small things, because I'm sure people who love you are showing you a lot of free love. You just may not see it yet, or you are just consciously or subconsciously rejecting it because of those old stories in your head, or maybe not giving yourself enough love yet, or thinking that you don't deserve to be loved. This is a really big topic and deep topic. If you have any questions, if you really struggle with this, or if you find yourself confused, or if you maybe disagree even, or the way you say it, I would love to connect with you. I would love to hear from you. I would love to see those comments and discussions, and open discussion, because I really, really blossom when I am engaged in those conversations. And I really know that a lot of those different point of views are encouraging for so many other people, because we all are human with our own personal individualized experiences, and we see things differently. And this what resonates with me doesn't need to resonate with you, but this what you are experiencing may resonate with someone else. So share, comment, send private messages, all information to link up with me, to connect with me, either private email address or social media, where you can also PM me, are in the below show notes. So one more time, thank you so much for being with me today and watching this episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please share with your friends or those who may need that, and subscribe to my channel, so that way you can get notified when the next video comes up, and that way I could also still keep teaching you and showing you how beautifully, openly, and authentically we can show up in this world. Thank you so much, and I love you all, and see you next time.